Good morning, guys. It's a lovely Monday morning. Today is the 8th day of June 2026, and it's after the NFP on Friday. NFP came out very, very good for the dollar. The numbers came out very good for the dollar, and is what happened when the number comes out good for the dollar. When the dollar strengthens, then gold pushes down, and this is what happened. Gold, Euro USD, GBP USD, they were all pushing down. Let's see. Yeah, this, you see, they all pushed down. GBP USD, Euro USD, USD JPY should have been pushing up. It does the opposite of what, yeah, GBP USD, USD JPY was pushing up. You see, these are 3:30 p.m. Push up, 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 up. Okay. So if you understand the fundamentals, I'm sure you made some good back on Friday. Okay. So this is what you are looking at on Friday. Let's do a quick recap. We were looking for potential buys. This was before NFP. This was pre-NFP. We were looking for excuse me. We were looking for potential buys above this level. This was pre-NFP. This kind of broke and closed above the level. Broke through a level here and closed above. So I had set my buy limit here, waiting for price to come retest this level and take the market up. But it never got activated here. My set limit, my buy limit was here. We never got activated. My buy limit was here. Stop loss just below here. It never got activated. After this break, the market started consolidating around here, waiting for the NFP, waiting for the jobs report to come out. So this is what we are waiting for. The potential buys above this level. For the sales, we were waiting for potential sales below this level, and we never got any trade before the NFP, the jobs report was out. So that's where I was. That's what I was looking for. We were looking for on Friday. So let's remove this and look at what the NFP gave us. Let's see what the NFP gave us. So once we never got a trade pre-NFP. So now let's look at what the NFP gave us. Okay, so we remove this one and remove this one. So now this is what we were looking at. This is what we were looking at. So this is what we were looking at. This is where my analysis for the NFP was. We came down 15 minutes. What's happening? My internet is misbehaving today. Let's see. So this is where we were before the NFP. This is where my analysis was. We had our resistance here before the NFP, and our support. We had our support here before the NFP, and our resistance was here. Okay. Price was consolidating around these levels here. So once we mark this level as our resistance and mark this level as our support, so my aggressive sales, I had my sell limit here. stop loss just above here, and I had my buy limit here. All these were aggressive, they were aggressive. So I was not waiting for price to break above, then come back and retest. Remember, this was NFP. NFP is quite explosive. Okay, the volatility is quite explosive. So I had my buy my not a buy limit actually. It was a buy stop limit here, waiting for price to move up and activate my buy stop limit and push the market up. My buy stop limit was here, stop loss just below the resistance here, and my sell stop limit was here, stop loss just above this support here. And once the data came out, we were activated here by this candle at 3:30 p.m. This candle pushed down all the way down here and activated our sell stop limit. Our stop loss was just above here. Then the price never came back to retest this level. So this is where we got in, pushed the market all the way to this level. This is where I had my take profit. This was a take profit of 4.9. Okay, so we made some good money there. I made some good profits with the NFP. Yeah. There are some people who held this trade all the way down to this support here. You also made some good profits. Okay, this is how you, if you had held it here, you see the risk to reward ratio was 11. That's a mad profit on gold. That's a mad profit. So for me, is where my take profit was. The thing with this NFP, trading these fundamentals, you never know. Price could just push down, then then the next candle could just push up and hit your stop loss here. So it's a quick in. It's an aggressive trade. You take the trade fast and you exit fast. Okay. Next NFP, I'll be doing a live one for you. Okay, that is July. July's NFP. I'll be doing a live NFP trading for you. Okay, so this is what we had. This was Friday. This was the NFP. Uh, the reason we had this push down, I've told you, is because the data came out very good for the dollar. The unemployment rate was unchanged. The metrics for inflation, the unemployment rate was unchanged, and the hourly earnings also, they were not changed. Okay, it was unchanged. What changed was the NFP, the non-farm payrolls, meaning that we had a forecast of 85. The forecast was 87, I believe. Let me see. Let me just confirm the figures. The forecast was let me just break down the forecast was 85K. Okay, that's for the non-farm payrolls. But the actual figure that we got was 172K. That's double what they were actually forecasting. Okay, meaning we had uh, new job. This one new jobs created. Remember, a payroll. It's like a head count of new jobs created. Okay, so each payroll represents an individual. So if they were expecting 85K individual payrolls, that is for the non-farm payrolls, they were expecting 85. But the figure we got, the actual figure was 172. This is double what they were expecting. Okay, that's why it gave the dollar so much strength. This very strong indicated that the dollar was very strong. Okay, and that's why we had this push down. This pretty big push down, and the market is still pushing down, you can see that's why we had that big push down there. And the other data that came out was the average hourly earnings. It was 0.3. The focus was 0.3. It didn't change, and the unemployment rate remained unchanged. Okay, so that was the jobs report on Friday. and that's what we are looking at. That's where you got our trade from. A very good trade. We got the move, very good move. Okay, so now let's look what we have, what we expect this week. Let's look at what you're going to expect this week. This was a profit made in less than how many minutes? This was the 9:45 candle, 3:45 candle, 3:45 p.m. By the time this candle was closing, our profits were in less than 15 minutes. 15 minutes, we've made some good profit and closed the week. So let's look at what we expect to do this week. I know this week we have the CPI. Uh, the CPI is also a very good fundamental to trade. Let's see. Today is 8th Monday. So to nothing on the USD today. Tomorrow Tuesday, nothing on the USD, nothing high impact. On Wednesday, however, this is when the CPI is coming out. Okay, at 3:30 p.m. The core CPI month over month, core CPI year over year, CPI month over month, and the CPI year over year. Okay, so this is another fundamental data that you could trade. I'm personally going to trade this CPI on Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Okay, I'll draw you the analysis pre NFP, pre CPI. I'll drop an analysis for this. Okay, so you can take a trade if you want to. You can stay off the market if you want to. So that's on Wednesday. On Thursday, nothing. On Thursday, you have the copy PI. That's affecting the USD. And on Friday we have nothing. So on Wednesday, this week, what we are looking out for Wednesday and Thursday. CPI on Wednesday, PPI on Thursday. PPI is also some very good fundamentals to trade. Okay, so this week I think we are going to do the CPI and the PPI. Okay, so now real quick, let's do a top-down analysis. See if we can get a trade today. Okay, so real quick, we start our analysis on the 1 month. That's our resistance, monthly resistance. We have our monthly support down here. On the weekly, on the monthly, nothing has changed. On the weekly, we have our weekly support here. Our weekly resistance is up here. The swing high is up here. We have the swing high up here. We have the swing high. Then you have this internal structure. Price broke. Price came above here, broke below here. Then we have another structure here. This was confirmed yesterday. Last week, not yesterday. So that is the swing structure here that we have. That is a high, and the low would be here ideally, but remember this candle is active, so we are going to use this as a low. This is our support. Jump down to the daily. On the daily, we are looking at there was this structure here. Price came broke below here. This was the high here when the price closed below here. Then we have this pullback here, and then price closed below here. So on the daily, we have this high here. We have this high here on the daily, okay, and the low is still down here, but we're not going to use this active candle, so we're going to use this one here as our low. On the 4 hours, jump down to 4 hours, and there's what we have. We had this swing high, as swing low, swing high, and we have the swing low. But internally, we have this structure here. Internally, we had this internal structure here. Let's see, we have a close. No, do we really have a close here? No. So we are looking at the structure here. And 4 hours, 4 hours, we have the structure here. Is the high. That's the high we're looking at. And then the low. The low. The low is still down there. Okay. You can see, yeah, the low is still down here. Is the low we're working with, even on 4 hours. We're working with the high here. The low, this 4 is 8. 8 so the low is down there. Okay, this is the high. So we are going to move this to the body here. On 4 hours, we use the bodies. And then move this. We could have another one here. Moving to the body. There. Okay. So this is what we are working with on 4 hours. Okay. That's what we are working with on 4 hours. This is a high, this is a low here. Then jump down to 1 hour. On 1 hour, what do we have? On 1 hour, we have this break of structure here. Then they have this active candle here. So on 1 hour, this is what we have. Is a high. And this was the low before the 8 a.m. candle. This was the high, this was the low. Okay. That's what we are looking at on 1 hour. On 1 hour, this is where we are. But we have this active candle here. So we're going to use this as the high and remove this one here and this as the low here. Okay. Because we have an active candle here. So jump down to 30 minutes. 30 minutes already. On 30 minutes, we have this structure here. We have this resistance here. On 30 minutes, this is where we had our resistance. And then we had our support up here. We had our support up here. Here. This is our support, this is our resistance. So I'm going to leave it at 30 minutes and show you how I'm going to take this trade. Okay. And let me zoom in a bit. Time is running out. We have less than a minute. Okay. So this is where I would take my trade from. For buys. This is where I'll be looking to take buys from. And for the sales, this is where I'll be looking to take the sales from. I'll be looking to take sales from this level here. Once this candle closes bearish, and we could take a sell from here, a short position from here, and push it all the way down to this level here. Okay, So that's the trade I'll be looking to take today. That's a trade I'll be looking